Is health insurance worth it in India? Yes, buying a health insurance policy is absolutely worth it in India. The reasons behind this are many. India is undoubtedly a populous country on the surface of the earth. And when it comes to quality healthcare, we do not come within the top 100 countries. So it's quite understandable how lagged behind we are. Now coming back to the healthcare cost and hospitalization costs and all that. The cost of quality healthcare in our country is skyrocketing. A small hospital stay in a private health institution is enough to give a big blow over your finances. An unforeseen health condition of you or your loved one or family members can have you say goodbye to all your lifelong savings. Even worse, you may get into the quicksand of debt while trying to pay for the cost of hospitalization. Health conditions do not come with proper notice. With that being said, you can never predict what your future medical or hospitalization bill will look like. It's quite hard to make any assumption from that point of view. This is exactly where the significance of a good health insurance policy comes into the picture. If you don't already know, let me tell you, health insurance policy or a medical plan is basically a specific type of insurance plan that has been designed to pay for the hospitalization costs and other various similar costs in the event of your or your family member's sudden hospitalization. The compensation that you will be receiving from the side of the health insurance company will be on the basis of the sum insured of the policy. For instance, suppose you have opted for a health insurance policy with a sum insured of Rs. 5 lakhs and hospitalization bill turns out to be 4 lakhs, your insurer will pay the amount directly to your hospital. The payment that is done is generally cashless. There are so many other parameters of a Mediclaim policy, and there are a bunch of health insurance plans that you can choose to buy for you or your family. Having a health insurance policy liberates you from the thoughts of unforeseen medical expenses that could come out of the blue. To have a health insurance plan, you will have to pay a specific amount as premium to the insurer. So by now, it's quite clear as a day that health insurance really does a cluster of importance that one can ever imagine. It's the best way you can protect the health of your family. Meanwhile, if you are looking for a good health insurance plan for the best price that suits your pocket and requirements, you can click here and have a look. Yes, health insurance is a necessity today. Given the increasing medical costs, health insurance is important for you and your family, because if any medical emergency confronts you, that can wipe out all of the money you have saved over the years. Although many of us believe health insurance offered by their employer is sufficient and they don't need additional protection, you need to get an additional cover for 2 reasons. 1. This group cover only continues as long as you are employed. Tomorrow you may change your job, retire, or even start something on your own, and thus leaving you stranded without any coverage at all. Secondly, this cover might not be enough. With ever-increasing healthcare costs, even a 5 lakh health insurance is not enough. Therefore, you need to look at the cover provided by your employer and then get another independent health insurance policy for additional coverage. Another important aspect of health insurance is that you need to have everyone in your family covered, and that's why a family floater plan is an ideal option if you have dependents. A family floater plan is a single policy for the entire family and relieves you from the task of buying and maintaining a separate health insurance policy for each family member. What's more, buying health insurance helps you save taxes too. You can claim a tax deduction against the premium paid towards health insurance for yourself, your family and your dependent parents. This combined can reduce your tax outgo by 25,000 rupees. This is over and above the ADC limit of 1.5 lakh, as this deduction is claimed under Section 80D. Health insurance in India is of utmost importance if you want to lead a healthy and content life, without draining all your savings on treatment and medication. Healthy living is not one treatment or a 3-month course of medication, it is a process and one needs to keep it going. A health insurance provides an easy, wise and economical way for the same. In India, nobody believes in regular health checkups, and that's because it is considered as an extra expense. This often translates to detection of health problems at a later stage when the problem becomes critical, even deadly, and resultantly the treatment cost burns a hole in your pocket. A medical insurance not only safeguards you from huge hospitalization and treatment cost, but also motivates you to keep a check on your body that helps in early detection of diseases. Moreover, accident injuries are covered under this plan too. Besides that, professional assistance regarding hospital and treatments via phone or email is a big support when you are in the middle of a medical emergency. Even immediate cash worries are resolved with its cashless hospitalization feature. The sinking quality of government hospitals leave us with no other alternative than to avail help from private hospitals. And their high charges is no secret. Inflation only adds to this disaster if you face a medical problem without a health insurance coverage. Top-notch health services are available for you in a budget, and it is just a right investment away. The question is, how long will you take to realize that it is totally worth it?